About 7 o'clock, I hitched a ride with my brother-in-law back to the 147. My headache wasn't so well medicated that I'd foolishly entertain the idea of driving myself. When I got there, I began to worry about the quantity of alcohol in my system. Ah, well, the ship had sailed on that issue. After all, I did get a ride. But I wasn't prepared for what I saw when I rounded the corner.
Hold it. Stop right here.
Hey, we take tips, you know.
Well, look both ways before you cross the street.
Asshole.
This is not necessary. Hey, come on, guys. No, come on, Alfie, come on, man. You guys have no idea who I am. Alfie, get these guys off of me. Come on, man. Stop right here, man.
Brothers.
Alfie?
Hey. Long time, no? Please, take a seat.
Oh, that's okay. I won't be staying long.
Oh, no, come on.
If you'll excuse me, I just gotta go get my shoelaces pressed.
I insist.
Hi, I'm Mike Patterson. Today we're going to talk about casting. We're going to talk about how important it is to get the right actor in the right role, as I invite you to come inside my movie. The actors that make up the cast of Good Grief It's Friday come from a wide variety of backgrounds and experience, and certainly none traveled further than Fynn, who played the role of Alfie the peddler. I'll let him tell you a little bit about the character.
Okay, so I played Alfie. Alfie was, or is, I shouldn't say was, he's not deceased in the film yet. We'll wait and see in the sequel. Alfie is, for lack of a better term, the crime boss of the area. And he knows everyone and has relationships with both in and outside of the police department. He has pre-existing relationships with Philip, and also it's alluded to Murphy as well. He has a dubious past, I guess. There's certain characters who don't associate with him, i.e. Mama Rose. So there is very much implied backstories with him and all the other characters that we don't see. But yeah, in a nutshell, I would say he is the crime boss or the mafia kingpin, for lack of a better term.
Casting is really about putting the right actors in the right roles in such a way that they make an impact on the viewer. They make the viewer feel and see certain things that help tell the story, and it's really all about the service of the story. I'll let Cheyne talk about the scene in which intimidation is very much a part of his character and the scene and how it advances the story.
So Philip Chandler is coming to ask a favor of Alfie to see if he's seen any stolen goods, specifically looking for a diamond bracelet. And Alfie agrees essentially to assist him on the requirement that it's reciprocal, essentially. So Philip gives him what he wants, he'll help him out the same way. I feel like that would have been all about Alfie's transactions, though. He's never going to do anything just out of the goodness of his heart. It's always going to be, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Line downtown, don't you?
One more thing.
What's that?
I'm going to need you to get some information for me.
Like what?
There's a nice house up on the ridge. It gets a lot of visitors on a Thursday.
Yeah, I know the place. Thursday is bread day at Mama Rose's. Only the lucky few get to pick up a loaf. Her bread is very good.
And sometimes a loaf of bread has more than bread in it.
Yeah? Mama Rose does seem to hold a lot of influence in this town. You know, her neighborhood's the only one that doesn't have to put their garbage out to the curb.
One of the periodic visitors is of particular interest to my business. Refuses to come to a meeting. I need you to tell me when he leaves.
How will I know what he looks like?
I think you'll recognize him from his pictures in the paper. Related to a certain ribbon-cutting ceremony.
Senator Dumfries?
You're smarter than you look.
What's your interest in him?
Now you're not looking so smart. Let's just say that the good senator might need some help carrying his loaf, if you get my drift.
Well, why don't you go on bread day and meet the senator there?
The old girl doesn't invite me.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that little run-in you two had.
A complete misunderstanding. Do we have a deal?
You know my relationship with Mama Rose. Do I need to tell you what would happen if she found out I was there to help you?
And do I need to tell you what would happen if you disappoint me?
Okay. Okay. It's gonna be difficult to do it without Mama Rose figuring out what's going on. She doesn't miss anything.
Bruno, give Philip a buck so we can call someone who cares about difficult.
All right. Where is this meet supposed to take place?
The guy that you're meeting is called Cedric. We're gonna be meeting at the back door of an abandoned warehouse next to the Henry building over on 17th.
Yeah?
Friday night, 10 o'clock. He says that I'll be wearing a lot of...
Don't worry about that. There won't be many guys wearing jewelry in that neighborhood at that time of night. Does he know what you look like?
Never met the guy. Anyway, he wasn't expecting me. One of my guys. I don't take meetings like that anymore.
Yeah, of course not. 10 o'clock. Great. Well, I gotta run. Here, buy yourself a coffee on me.
Sit down. Do you remember what I said when you asked me if I was finished with you yet?
I didn't ask you. Oh. Are we done here, Alfie?
Much better. A long life is all about respect. I'll be in contact soon.
Yeah, give me a call at the office early next week. Not too early.
It might be helpful to know what car Senator Dumfries is driving. I'll expect a call from Mama Rose's as soon as the good senator concludes his business.
I hope you enjoyed this episode and will consider watching Good Grief It's Friday in support of these fine actors. In the meantime, I look forward to inviting you inside my movie.